What's up? It's oh shoot, my chat vanished because I unmuted. What's up? It's 3:49. I have school in the morning. I think I might be insomnic. You and me both.
Oh, we're unmuted already?
Yes, we're unmuted already, and that's not what my
Oh.
screen should be watching. What the hell's going on here? Game?
I'm going to try not to be audible as I snack.
Is it a black screen right now? It sure is. What the fuck? Final Fantasy? Why? You've never given me problems before.
Weird.
It's just a black screen.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's not acknowledging Final Fantasy, I've never seen that happen. Okay, sure.
Do you need to close out the game and restart to try?
Let me just try that. Because I've also found out that full screen capture also...
Oh, no, you're good.
No, I was on full screen capture, so I wouldn't have been able to see chat. But let me exit the game real quick. Let me close the game.
Remember to go to a good intermediate screen beforehand.
Yeah.
Sometimes you actually have to run the streaming program as administrator.
I don't know what happens if I close the streaming program. I think I just end stream.
Yeah.
Dooba-dooba-doo. Technical difficulties. Gotta love them. Well, what's
Wouldn't
that?
be a
What's
streamer if
that?
you didn't
20?
have them.
Yeah, what's that? 2023 Taka quote.
You're not a streamer. You're not a real streamer if you don't have scuff.
At
Exactly.
least I said at least once a week, and he said once a stream, and I go, well, I guess you're a better streamer than me.
Yeah, because every time I launch my my Streamlabs, I always run as administrator.
I
Because
did
if
not.
I don't, a lot of the games won't even capture.
What the fuck? You know what? I'm just recording monitor today. Just dealing with it. That is the hand I have been given. I will figure it out later. I'm not ending stream just to change how my Streamlabs is running.
I bet I'm a bigger gamer than you, and I can prove it. I like to see you try.
Oh, somebody just flew through in the car.
So, all last week, I was like, ooh, I got something planned for Monday. Ooh, I'm planning for Monday. Then Master comes to me and goes, so if we want the car, we've got to finish the main story quest this week. So...
What was your plan for Monday?
I'm not going to say it, because it's going to be saved
Okay.
for whenever we have the car.
Okay. Car.
Ooh.
I will say, I was very excited for it, but we're just going to hold off.
Apologies.
It's fine. Alright, I'm headed to the Waking Sands.
By the way,
Me.
I'm probably going to be the person to buy the car.
Yeah.
Because the car costs 200,000 MGP,
Okay.
which is the gold saucer currency. So I should go do my mini cactopod.
Yeah, no, I don't have that, so yes, you're gonna buy the car, but I want to be with you as you're completing these levels.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, we're gonna complete the main story quest this week. And then once we're done with the main story quest, we'll go back for it to being Final Fridays.
And once we hit level 60, I can pick up Gunbreaker. I can start tanking for you. Make sure that you consistently have a good tank.
Mm.
Imagine.
Oh, this place is still sad to walk into.
It kinda.
I'm hearing... Okay.
Here in Clackies.
I was here... Not just the clackies. I also heard some, like, shifting. Like someone was rattling something.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that. Or was that just what the fuck's going on here? Which is entirely possible. Hi, Alphanod. Alphanod? Do I sound weird, by the way? These headphones are fucking up my hearing. I got new pair of headphones, and they're super noise canceling, so I can't hear myself. I'll get used to them eventually. Tell me, Ram, does aught here strike you as odd? It seems I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhap it's my imagination. Come, let's proceed into the solar. Oh, no victory music for that quest completion. Wait. Why are you going first, Cid? Oh. Ida! Who goes there? Now, Ida, is that any way to greet a friend? Alvinod, Ram! Cid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. I've looked left of my chat and I haven't read a single thing that has been typed. What the fuck is going on?
I wouldn't. Don't
Okay.
worry about
Chat
it.
exploded.
I'm leaving
worry
chat
about it.
alone. I'm leaving that to you. Taka, if I need to look at chat, please tell me. Because I can't see it on my screen. Because
No,
fuck.
no, don't worry
fuck
about it.
Twitch
Don't worry.
Studio.
No, shh. It's okay. I got this.
Sorry, Meatball. Not that I'm aware of. Sorry, this is Cid. Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
She fell to her knees? Yeah, knees.
Uh.
I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here when... I was still in talks with the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back and I saw... Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Y'shtola hadn't been here to help me... Y'shtola is here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Ul'dah to meet with a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalimo and Minophilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires. Knowledge of another power. That can be... What is happening? Hello.
Hello?
Hello, howdy who.
What's going on?
First time chatter, that's all. Because they possess something he desires. Knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals. One that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Oh, great. So, me. Just replace the word echo with Ram, and yeah. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though his Allagan weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Minophilia to grant an understanding of the Echo. None of which explains how the Empire came to know of the location of the Walking Sands in the first place. There's a traitor among us. No matter. The Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorza. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest. Meanwhile, Y'shtola's like, this kid's just kind of coming in here, taking up command. That's fine, I guess. I say Stola, I meant Ida.
To be fair, Ida doesn't want to command, and Alphino is the grandson of the man that founded this whole deal. So, people kind of respect him for it.
Fair enough. I've been told to hear, feel, and think. I don't know if I can handle all three at once. Oh,
Right.
dear God! Why give me an upskirt? It's not necessary! Huh, kinda looks like Meteor. Weird.
Bringer of light,
Oh my God, voice acting. What? Who?
brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one.
Oh, well thanks to at least introduce yourself this time, giant
Hearken
space
unto
crystal.
me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both.
Big move. Ah!
Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness.
I got scared by my own notification. Beep boop.
Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
It is admittedly a very jump scare worthy notification.
Remy, pay attention.
What? What? Hold on, I can do this now because they're paused. Thank you, Marshy Mooncake. Thank you for joining the data stream. Beep boop. Ishtola! Ram, I see you and Alphanot are safe. And Sid? That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily. Not now, when the need is so great. I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona, Castrum Sentry. So that's like bad? Like how defended are we talking? Oh, okay.
Do you remember that gigantic Garlean encampment that you ran through?
Yeah, with the wall wouldn't they had their doors set to automatic.
Their doors are not canonically set to automatic. Admittedly, there was once upon a time that you could not get through until you had conquered it.
Nice.
But that sucked for getting around the map, so they just hand waved.
I understand. I'm taking the. Oh, seriously? I'm not allowed to sit in the boss chair? Come
No.
on!
No,
let,
fuck you.
let me sit in the boss chair! Fine, whatever.
It's not your chair.
It's not my chair. I just sit on the floor in front of it, I guess.
Your character canonically respects Minfilia enough not to take her chair.
Ah, what a bitch. What a narc.
What a simp.
Yeah, there we go. Alright. Ishtola, how you be?
I'll sit in the boss's chair anytime I want.
The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Ram. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that the castrum sentry houses prisoners from whom the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy. And if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. Oh, I'm afraid the 5 of us don't have any of that, so what else do we need? I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portaline? Portaline. I'm gonna call it Portaline. Of House Durandire.
Portolini.
Sure. Of House Durandire. He is stationed at the Observatorium in Cothurst. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Oh, I hate to tell you, but the Durandire people kinda hate me. No? You just... Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. They find me to be heretical. Highly heretical.
Not anymore.
No?
Remember, you proved their Inquisitor to be false,
Yeah?
so you actively exposed, like, the worst of heretics and helped them take care of it.
So
So they like you now.
is the High Wizard with his pointier-than-thou hat going to actually talk to me this time?
No, of course not. You're going to talk to the people on the ground level.
Uh-huh.
You're going to talk to the head of security. I'm there already, by the way.
Sure.
Waiting on you.
Whee!
Whee!
Away! How do I like the main story?
Hi-ho, Nickel!
Well, no, no, fuck Nickel. I'm using the Bomb Squad. I ain't listening to that. Bomb Squad, go! How am I enjoying the main story quest? I think it's okay. There were definitely parts where if I was doing this by myself, I would have stopped playing.
The lead up to Titan is rough.
Yeah. There are definitely parts of this game that are kind of rough. Ram gonna lurk because I need to hide the phone again before Taka takes it. Alright. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, I like it well enough. I probably, like, I do think Healer probably would have been the best if I were to continue to play this game. And I mean, I guess I am. I don't know if I would have wanted to force someone to go through the main story quest as a healer. It's not good every time it forces...
Admittedly.
Yeah, when you go to a forced single-player area, it's not intuitive, it's not well designed or balanced for a healer-only character.
For a low DPS healer, definitely.
Yeah.
I did, like, actively tell you, hey, you can level a DPS alongside this with pretty much zero effort, and you might want to.
Yeah. And I did that for, like, 2 weeks, and I'm like, it's a little more than 0. So then I stopped. I think I got it to 16, so I technically have the level roulette. I just... Meh.
Yeah, I feel you.
Ram, the man who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You are an associate of Ishtola? Oh, but of course. Lord Drelamont confided to me that you were a scion of the 7th Daunt. Wow, I'm fucking up words. Ah, nothing for mages, huh? Sucks. Castrum Sentry. What interest have you in the Imperials? They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into the castrum. A Hyaran woman, an Elizan
Hyorin.
man. Huh?
Hyorin.
A Huron woman, an Elizan man, and 2 Lolafels. 1 male, 1 female. It's them! It has to be! Minfilia, Uranger, Papalimo, and Tataru!
Uriange.
No, it's Uranger.
It's French.
No, fuck the French. If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Korthus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rogadin and a Lalafell, were to be seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? A Rogadin and a Lalafell, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumptions that they were prisoners. I'll be damned. It's Big and Wedge! Those 2 rascals to escape. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Ram, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they're captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it's an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act now. If, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow Scions prisoners in hopes of understanding the Echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. Biggs and Wedge are not Scions, nor do they know aught of the Echo. As Lord Portoline said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Do. Oh, fuck. Bad guys.
Oh, fuck.
I have the voice for this. Holy shit. Did somebody say weapon? Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorza the security and stability they've so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Rithitin, you depart for Castrum Orcadens at midnight. You will command the Western Front in Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plan. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this is your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my impudence. It is proper to give command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Prefectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord! My quarters, 1 hour. Was that? You know, I don't want to imagine it. I'm not going to think about that any further.
No, they fucking. That is absolutely what was being implied.
Could you send a friend invite again while I'm not in conversation?
Yeah, sure. I like how bad that got you.
It was the delay.
Oh, Wrong button.
There we go. Thank you. Alright. Let's continue this, Portolini.
Portolini.
Now Taka's got me saying it now. My purpose here is to reconnoiter?
Reconnoiter.
Nope. Garlean activity along a fucking... Why? Along the spine of this. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Y'shtola. Now, the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Desmal Darkhold, situated to the west. Our man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Brickelt, may be able to tell you more. So, as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you soon will be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. It's time for a journey to the west.
It's a very brief journey to the west.
Nice. Best journeys to the west are brief.
Over the river and through the snow, to Desmal Darkhold will go.
Wow, you weren't kidding. Man, I'm so glad I don't have to get any animals' feet sweat.
Alright.
Whoops. You're between me and what I need to click on.
Briselt.
You stand before Desmal Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated by the greatest Ashgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. Ladder. A letter from
I
Lord...
hate to tell you this, not only are we authorized, we've cleared it out.
A letter from Lord Portolini. So, you've come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel... What's happening? Are you fighting something?
Stuff is chasing me, don't worry about it.
Okay. According to our scouts, the vessel has scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area, seeking to recapture them. What? The captives are like to be your friends, you say? Then let us pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near the Aurum Vale, situated south and west of here. I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Perimons. He should be able to assist you. Go to this place. Talk to this guy. Hear from him. Go to this place. Talk to this guy. Hear from him. Did you know you're playing an MMO? And I actually need my hand to hit the spacebar. No! Leave me alone! Perimons. The Imperial airship. I saw it approach to land with my own 2 eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take off to the skies again, but not before it had deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked. And there was an air of consternation about them. Yeah, that. I need to hear more about that. Tell me more about that. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Garleans who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post. To find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail, and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large, one small. If you search the area, mayhap you'll be able to follow the prints to the owners. In the snow, where it's actively snowing.
In the snow where it's actively snowing.
Thanks. I appreciate you. It's a good thing I'm such a godly tracker. Now, I've never known Big to have such small footprints. I guess he wouldn't talk about his shoe size. It's a
You know.
it's a problem for Rogadin males, you see. Is he a Rogadin? What is he? Did I get it right?
Biggs is a Rogadin, Wedge is a Lalafell, if I'm remembering correctly.
Oh, this is so painful.
There's supposed to be tension, like trying to find your friends.
No. You just have a slow loading bar.
Yeah.
Every 30 feet.
This very short section is one of the missteps before it.
Huh. Missteps, footprints, I like it.
Yeah, this is one of this short section, not just the footprints, but like the next quest or two,
Oh.
is one of the missteps in the rising actions and rising action, in my opinion. But don't worry, it's not nearly as bad as some of the stuff.
That
some of the
was
stuff that happened in Titan.
10 fucking feet!
Yeah, man, the snow didn't fall that hard. Look at all these tracks we have to go off of. Oh, look, 15 feet.
Oh my god.
Tracks are really spreading out a little bit.
And there's no music, so we're just standing here, alone, in the snow.
Yeah,
Why does it feel like you're faster at this than me?
I just got there sooner.
He's under the bridge.
He's under the bridge.
I don't know how I would notice that. Also, like, I guess we shouldn't talk about the canonicity of icons above people's heads.
It's the Echo.
It's the Echo.
It's a.
But
When in doubt, Echo.
Can you imagine being, like, this is not like an ally that we're searching for, but an enemy, and you're like, I wonder where he went, looks at the bridge, sees giant glowing icon, like, in a spot where there's nobody. Huh. I guess they went over the bridge. Stomp, stomp, stomp. I think I fooled him. God. So cold. I want to go home. Wedge. Ah! Please don't hate me. I'm not nearly.
Christ, man.
What? Yeah.
That hurt.
Sorry. Again, I can't hear myself, so I'm playing a little deaf tonight. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. Ah! Oh! Ah! It's you, Ram. Oh, thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Garleans are snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell-bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into the monster's gaping maw thrice. And when I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Biggs? He isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Got any success? Tracked down Wedge. That's wonderful news. What of Biggs? I see. Well, it hardly surprises me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taking care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but I've nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west. With both Yida and Ishtola helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position, while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. Dare I hope? Was that Master Garland you spoke with? Yep. After 5 long years, I didn't read the rest of my sentence. He's alive. I'm feeling better now. Ram, let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Voice acting been going hard. Thank you, I try. Oh shit, bomb squad.
Bomb squad.
Bomb squad.
I'm so glad that you got away from the trumpet cavalcade.
Yeah! Do! Still haunts my nights, dude. Why are you so much faster than me?
I'm not.
Oh, you're like rubber banding or something.
We both are.
Oh, fuck.
Just a tiny bit.
I haven't had that problem playing this game for a while.
Same.
People
Final
just...
Fantasy XIV on my side tends to be really stable.
Abili. Abilai. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, it would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come, warm yourself by the fire. I'll bring you both a hot broth.
So sweet.
How are you feeling now? Stay here as long as you need. Same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain you have had a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest where you can. Yeah, sure, until the other guy walks in. I give it 12 seconds. Like, as soon as I click the thing above Wedge's head. There's gonna be a thing above Wedge's head. Yep, there it is. I'm gonna click it, and then Sid's gonna show up. I'm fine now, thanks to you. But I can't bear to think that Biggs is still alone in the cold, with the Garleans on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Ram, but do you think you could go search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion of where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something? Have you seen a Rogadin wearing the exact same outfit as my Lalafell friend?
But you know, sized up.
Wow, I didn't read this. A Rogadin gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think for a moment. Love it when I can do that.
You love it when you're on the same brain wavelength as the Warrior of Light?
Yes. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze, and it may be worthwhile to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, mayhaps he elected to pass us by. Oh.
Bomb squad.
Doo-doo!
Oh, man. Hey, look.
It's not a
Destination.
solo instance, just a destination.
Just a destination.
Why? Why? This is not tension building, this is just a long loading screen with nothing happening!
Yeah. Remember to feed Nickel when you get a chance.
Oh shit, you're right. I should also assign him to attack. Nickel, please!
Do anything. You have just aggroed everything in the room with Holy.
Cool! Am I healing myself? I'm fucking not hitting the right buttons. I'm trying. I'm finally. I've got a mouse with buttons on it, so I'm now finally trying to learn my
Yes,
buttons.
You are learning. It's gonna be wild when you look back at it and it's just like, oh my god, this has become second nature. This is freaky. I just hit shift without realizing that I hit shift. Wow, you did literally aggro everything.
And I'm soloing it all too. Here I go.
Yeah, the powers of healer, selfing for days.
I'm actually taking a lot of damage. I mean, I can keep healing, but I mean, you know.
There's only so long you can just heal.
Well, it's a good thing I can just keep holy spamming.
Yeah, yeah.
It does so little damage.
Its strength is in its ability to stun.
Alright, so what
You
did we
know.
come here? No,
Oh, I've got to do it myself now.
Oh, dope. Are you gonna?
We came here looking for Biggs.
Are you gonna
didn't
summon
find
monsters?
them. Yep.
You got this. You can handle this.
But my favorite rock thrower.
Nah. Good. Listen, I throw rocks, you become as Meteor. Like...
You're not wrong. I literally descend in a plume of flame. Time to go back and report to Wedge.
Ram, were you able to learn anything? Not this area. Well, that stands to reason. I suppose, as he was trying to lure the Garleans away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? I'm so glad that we did this quest just to confirm that he is in fact not very close.
Listen, that's sometimes just how searching goes.
Fair enough. We can't give up, Ram. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen, and hurry! Biggs' chances of survival grow slower by the moment.
You ready for your old enemy?
Stairs! Fuck this. Bomb squad.
Bomb squad.
I wish I could operate them like a helicopter, but that's like later, right?
Yeah, that's later. As a matter of fact, that's the goal we're attempting to reach right now.
Oh, dope. Ignance! Ignis! Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not to be found around here or in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it is possible he made for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through Danifin Pass, and the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantees that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I near broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Oh, no problem. I just go back down the stairs. Like a normal person.
Yeah. Oh, right, like a normal person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Like a normal person would just go back down the... You saw nothing.
I saw your health bar drop.
I don't know the API of this damn new mouse! Where am I going? This way?
This way. The API.
API? Yeah, right? No. What's it called?
I don't know anything about mice. Don't ask me about mouses. Whatever the computer mouse.
Hey, you gotta break up
plural
the
is.
you gotta break up the party.
I do.
We found Ishtola and Ida.
And Biggs.
Where's Biggs?
He's over there surrounded by Garleans.
Then why is Ishtola and Ida just standing here?
waiting on you?
God, you're useless.
You may fail this, by the way.
Cool.
I have failed this in the past. You're a healer, though, which helps.
Our,
This is one of those times that being a healer really helps.
our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead? Man, Ida's ready. Oh, Ram, it is well that you're here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Alright, I got this. I'm gonna run there in and flash, and then you guys will take out everyone. Ida has the right of it. He'll perish if we delay. With me! He's not alone! Kill them all! casting. Holy. Wow.
What, did you immediately draw everyone's aggro?
I immediately killed everyone here. Oh. Do I need to be the one healing everyone?
Y'shtola also is, but Y'shtola also frequently struggles to keep up with this killer. Thankfully, Ida, when she's not focusing down the tankiest enemy on the field, does a lot of DPS.
Oh, these fuckers fully resist my stun anyway. Or at least, the main guy does.
Yeah, the main guy does. The Jakirian, I think he is.
I keep interrupting my own casting like a dum-dum.
Yeah. It's a skill.
Oh, stop. Hit buttons, damn you.
Hit buttons!
Maybe I should have healing on shift and attacks on release.
On the basic button?
Yeah.
That's what I do. I'm sure there are plenty who would disagree with me.
My thanks. Another moment and I would have... Whoa! Jeez, I reacted to that! He's been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Over that way, there's a tower. Monument Tower, you say? Very well, Ida and I shall bear him there with all haste. Bear, that was a Rogadin joke, right? I don't appreciate... Oh, fuck it. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Oh, I love reunions. After 3 holy spams, anything becomes resistant to stun. Oh.
Yeah. The more you stun something, the more resistant it becomes to stun.
Never mind. I should really probably just have Rock as my main attack force, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You gonna send the friend request?
Oh, shit.
Hi, I'm sitting next to you as the bomb squad.
You are indeed. I was tabbed out. There we go. Moving right along.
In search of good times and good news. With good friends we can't lose.
Oh, I didn't know that little jingle was a part of a song.
It's the Muppets.
Oh, my bad. To Wedge!
I really like that song. I remember me and my dad used to sing it on road trips. It was fun.
You and your dad used to sing a number of songs, it seems like.
Yes, my father was a singer-entertainer. And he also frequently ran karaoke nights at bars. Like, he had all the equipment for it.
I should not be allowed near karaoke.
I can't thank you enough, Rab. And the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. Yes, we're family, are we not? Yeah, well, yes, it's just... I don't think I ever see him again. I owe you lot my life. And you saved Wedges too, Ram. I'm losing count of how many I owe you. Oh! Biggs! Wedge! Gods, it's good to see the two of you again. Chief! It's really you! In our hearts we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh... When Alphinaud told me that the raid of the Walking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? I forget what accent I am. The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in a workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flame should have seen them coming, right? I've asked myself the same questions. That day, when I returned to the carnage of the Walking Sands, I noted naught amiss in horizon. Nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I conclude that their Garleans came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Ascians. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were boarded, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Minifila and the others were taken somewhere else. The rest, that was the last we heard of them. Castrum Sentry. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably moons, maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us, put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald. Much to our dread, we knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. So, risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. Silent laughter, what the fuck? If I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel? That would have been Biggs' handiwork. Like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. More silent laughter.
More silent laughter.
Ram, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. I would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There's still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minifila and the others still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hurrah! Not gonna lie, I love your voice acting and your personality in general. Love this. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Hey, you remember how he said, "It seems I owe you another debt of gratitude"?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to eventually become, and another, and another, and another.
And another. Yeah, that's fair. It is a Sid. Will he ever repay those debts of gratitude? Probably not, but you know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It depends on what your headcanon is for what's happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, because eventually he's just going to fall to the background, because he is a Smith.
No, Sid never falls to the background.
Sid never falls to the background.
Yep.
Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minifila and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. I need 100 million gil. Based on what we've learned, it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. So let us convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. 'Tis a good place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east, then south, will take you there. When we arrive, let us seek advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that'll benefit our mission.
Yep.
Yes, okay, it's time to leave.
It is time, in fact, to leave.
I saw another bubble there, and I was like, oh my god, did I forget to talk to somebody? No, it's not a
No,
story
it's a
bubble.
golden bubble.
Where am I going? Where am I going?
Southeast.
Following you.
Sorry, I'm still getting over this cough.
You're telling me? How long was I sick for? 2 months?
So apparently, like, the thing that you were describing is a thing that a lot of people are getting, and it's being nicknamed the 100-day cough.
Oh my god! I mean, I've still got it.
Yeah, people say that they feel like they got a flu or a head cold that went away after a week or two, but the cough and the phlegminess can persist for between 3 and 5 months.
Oh my god. I didn't check. Were we able to teleport to this, or have we not been over here yet?
We have not been over here yet.
Okay,
Congratulations. Cool. Welcome to Mordona, the town of adventurers.
Cool. Oh, I like the architecture here.
Yeah. Very slopey.
Yeah.
Very slopey.
Yeah.
Also, the weather here tends to be something called gloom.
If you see a horseman, run.
Yes, if you see a horseman in the distance, run.
Woo woo, do not pursue. Southborn. Slothborn. How are you doing, Slothborn?
Don't mind his mustache.
What mustache?
Yes.
Oh, I see it. I thought it was like a shadow. I didn't notice that was hair.
No.
Well met, friend.
It's a little postage stamp.
No, I'm not. It's like, don't let the intrusive thoughts win. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive in Castrum Century, and you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert as of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get in without 100 yalms of the walls undetected. If it's the Garleans we're alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they'll do to Minfilia and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. Aye. It has to be a good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we gonna smuggle ourselves in? Why, I have a mind to walk through the front door. Huh? The front door? Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a set of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. Heh, that's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. Then it's settled! Alright, so I get 2 tall and 2 women's. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I recommend you speak with the Glamont. Glamont?
Glamont.
Lamont. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry besides. I've no doubt that he'd want to be of aid. Ida and I shall go to recon... I read this earlier and I still want to say no. It's Istola who said it before too! Fuck you!
It's pronounced reconnoiter.
No! We shall go look at Garlean activity at the Stronghold. Investigate. Use the word investigate. God, what's wrong with you, Istola?
She's a scholar.
Yep, that'll do it. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we even had the chance to act. Come join us when you're ready, Ram. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times where you are not enthused? I'm nothing if not enthused, Istola. Are you beginning to... You're beginning to remind me of Papa Limo. Who we gotta speak to over here?
Yeah,
Bomb
he's
Squad?
right across the road.
Oh. Wait, no, he's over that way. There he is.
Yeah, he's right across the road.
Yeah, but you were standing in the wrong place.
Yeah, because I've already spoken to him.
I looked to you for guidance.
Oh, but he's right there! He's...
And
you turn
and
60 degrees!
I'm deaf. I can't see him.
Ram.
Looking for Glamont, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. Eh? You're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry, and you need my help? Something tells me we're gonna get along just fine. Here, have 20 bucks.
Here, have 20 bucks.
Gave me 2,000 gold. He gave me 2,000 money. So, you and you have friends at Castrum Sentry that want for rescue. That Slothborn knows me too well. Ah, you can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass on the opportunity to get back at the Horsons. But enough about me. Let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity to right delicate balance. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. How will we find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left. We call it the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the morbles, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come up to some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, might be as you can eavesdrop on some though happenings within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going. Godspeed.
Yep. So yeah, Morbles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Plant tentacle monsters with breath so bad that it makes you vomit.
Oh, cool. By the way, there was a character back in the Dragonoid questline where you were like, I'm gonna tell you a few things about this character because they changed his translation, and then you never did.
We haven't gotten to that point yet.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah,
So we're gonna
he
see
is-
him again.
We're gonna see him again a lot.
Oh, okay.
He is a big part of the patch content of ARR. He's a big part of Heavensward.
I see.
So we're gonna see him a lot. I'm going to probably tell you that thing like 30 hours from now.
Okay. Where? Oh, the path dies. Cool.
Yep. Trudge through the marsh.
I don't gotta trudge through nothing.
Hover over the marsh.
Yeah.
It's alright. We only have to fight. Is that level 50?
Ow! And I'm heavy! Help! Help! Help!
Don't worry, we got far enough away. That's a hunt. That's not just a creature, that's a hunt.
Yeah? Cool. What the
Oh, hey,
fuck?
by the way.
No.
I have AoE! I need to remember more often that I do in fact have AoE. I have one AoE.
Are you blinded by my holy light?
Not yet.
Okay. Alright, are you ready to trudge through 10 miles of sewer?
No.
Okay, cool. The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. The Elizon's got on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. I do wonder Why is the Tribunus so obsessed with this Menphilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind the beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? As well try to tumble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break's over. Best we get back to our stations. Footfall grow fainter until all is silent.
Yep. The Tribunus is the woman that he told to go back to his chambers.
Cool.
You know, the woman that shot her own dude?
Yeah.
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 Bomb squad.
Bomb squad? Fuck it.
You're gonna teleport back?
Yeah.
Alright. Fuck going past the frogs that can make you stop running.
That was... I appeared inside a not dressed woman.
I guess that's one way to pop.
Time was I took on every odd job offered me, running messages and culling pesky fauna like the good little adventurer, but I'm well past that now. These days, there's only one thing on my mind, and that's what brought me here. Oh, Alphanud. I don't know why I thought it was I don't know why I thought it was somebody else. Anyway, hi Alphanud.
Yeah, we actually have 2 main story quests to do right now.
Cool. 'Tis good to see you again, Ram. I'm given to understand that you've conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? So, Menphilia and the others were indeed at Casham Sentry. Their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray, have the details from him. Sid? Whoops. Sid? Good work, Ram. As Alphanud has already told you, we plotted out our course of the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Garlemont is looking into ways of procuring a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance with some preparation of my own. Menphilia and the others are counting on us, Ram. Let's not let them waiting any longer than necessary. While Gloomut goes about devising his plan, we need to see some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that they're short of armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy. It permeates the air. Now,
they use radio.
They use radio, yeah. Now, a hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out the Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. Please tell me it's not a hammer. Oh, thank fuck.
No, he gives you an actual device for once.
I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. Go to place, fetch a thing, don't be surprised if monsters show up. Did you know you're playing an MMO? Where are we headed? This way?
Shush.
I was supposed to talk to somebody. Wait. Huh?
You were supposed to talk to Clement, and then Alphino, and Sid. Now we have a bunch of stuff to do to the east.
Okay, hold on,
or to the west.
Okay, so it's a second, right, 2, you said that, 2 main story quests.
Mm-hmm.
Clean out the wax in your ears now, because there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plan's to have you enter Castrum Sentry, all decked out in Imperial duds, but a disguise is more than just the clothing you wear. You also gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform convincing Imperial salute. First impressions, everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learn from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare to Castrum Sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do.
That is one that I would say it is completely within your rights to be like,
Did you
do
know?
you know that you're playing
An MMO. Alright.
Yeah.
So those are
I could teach you.
So acting the part and drowning out the voices, right?
Yes.
That's what I need to have? Alright, off we get.
We're gonna do drowning out the voices first. Since it's, on the way.
Yeah, it's there.
Jumping off the cliff.
Oh, I'm just gonna go down this road like a normal person.
I barely took any damage. Pansy.
You are a tank.
I'm not a tank.
You're tankier than me.
I don't know about that. Admittedly, my entire fighting style is throwing myself off a cliff, so...
What do you mean, invalid target? Is it because
Did
you
get
started...
credit for me completing it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So I shall follow you around and heal any boo-boos and ouchies you might have.
Oh, man. Congratulations, you have successfully taken aggro.
Woo! I'm helping!
Alright.
Is the fire of this area actual fire?
No, that's not fire, those are crystals.
Okay. What the fuck?
That's the walker we're getting ready to, hijack.
Oh, cool. Oh, I didn't get credit for this one.
There was nothing needed to fight, I think.
No, I just didn't get credit for this one. Weird. Where are you? Okay.
Did you get credit for that?
No! Started giving me credit for every other one you did. Why?
It is specifically the ones that we had to fight something that you were getting credit for.
Weird. Where's this last piece?
Come back around. Come back around to the far side.
To the... What?
Right here. Climb, Chunky!
Oh, no!
Climb! You got hit by a Nyx, didn't you?
No. Just failed. Failed the acrobatics check.
I understand. Also, I was not making a fat joke. My son has me watching way too much Bluey, and there's a lot of references to Chunky the monkey.
Uh-huh.
This way. Wrong direction, Ram.
I got it.
They are letting us do multiple MSQ at one time.
Back to
Let
sleep
us
I
take
go.
advantage.
Yeah, definitely. Alright.
Back to sleep they go.
I don't know how long ago he said that, but good night, Taka. Appreciate you for showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I see the word mud puppy, I think hush puppies and I get hungry.
What's a hush puppy?
A hush puppy? Oh, Ram.
I've hurt your southern heart, haven't I?
A little bit. So a hush puppy is like a deep-fried cornbread nugget that is generally served with seafood. And it is delicious. There we go. Handled. Click the destination.
Sorry. I was panic holying.
Panic holy.
Taka says, and they are amazing.
Yes, hush puppies are delicious. Like, bad hush puppies are good. Good hush puppies are orgasmic.
Nothing to report, sir. We've received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. Well, shit. Oh, there we go.
Well, shit.
Alright, I'd say I've got it down. Show it to the other guy. No, 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 no. Your arm position is off, and you're stomping with the wrong leg. I am?
You're stomping with the wrong leg, and you're locking your knees. You don't lock your knees unless you want to pass out while doing this.
Why am I saluting for so long?
Listen, you know how the military is really strict? This is the Garlean military. They're stupid.
They're not just strict, they're stupid.
Well, remember, many of the people in the Garlean military are conscripts that were kidnapped from their homelands. So they're like essentially slave soldiers,
Yeah,
so they're hyper
uneducated.
And it wasn't saying uneducated. I wasn't actually meaning stupid. I was meaning stupid as in ridiculously over the top.
I mean, they're believing. I mean, I guess it's do what you say or your life is forfeit. So you know.
Yeah, I mean they shoot their own people.
Yeah,
we watched it happen.
We watched it happen. But he was so zealous in the murder.
Yeah, I should have gotten a raise, really.
I don't know why I didn't teleport with you. The teleport offer's right there.
Yeah, the teleport offer was right there, my dude.
I was talking. Where's the new thing? Is it? Do I have to like?
So you need to turn in both quests, and then Sark Malark will give you a quest.
Did you manage to learn the Imperial Salute? No. Don't you? Best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. Alright, I've learned Imperial Salute.
Yep. Now go talk to, I think, Alphino?
Nope, I have to talk to Sark Malark.
Okay, cool. So you've already turned them both in.
No, I've only turned in one.
Oh, well, take your mission from Sark Malark and
You
go
are
turn in
called...
your other mission.
You're called Ram Hertz, yes? I have heard of your plight from my friend Glamont. As a fellow adventurer, the son of Eorza both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is, how do you go about acquiring the uniforms and helms? There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. The fortified area before Castrum Sentry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not to take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, 1 for each member of the infiltration team, Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. Why am I infiltrating with the 2 non-combatants?
Because they're the people that are with the most, they're the 2 people with the most technical skill to get through all the technology without being as recognizable as Sid fucking Garland.
Fair enough.
Because Sid is literally famous in Garlemald.
Alright. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. Alright, let's go talk with Sid.
Like, they are actually useful to you.
You have the readings? Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Here's your treasure chest. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. My thanks, Ram. Got a level up. I attained a new skill?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Place it.
I'm putting it on 5.
Okay.
Healing gauge cost 1 lily. What?
You now have a gauge somewhere on your HUD.
Where?
It'll be. Hang on. Let me pull up your stream so that I can tell you. If you don't, that would be weird.
I don't think I do.
Alright, I'm opening stream. Opening stream. You don't. Oh, because it's past level 50. You need to unlock that bar through doing Heavensward job quests.
What the fuck?
It's just like how my Black Mage got the ability to teleport to their own ley lines before they got ley lines.
What the fuck?
It happens.
We are now so far ahead of the main story quest that they're giving us shit that we can't use.
Whee! You are. I'm not.
Give it some more time.
We shall see.
I'm being attacked by a frog.
Don't let it stop you.
As long as it doesn't tongue lash the back of my seat, I should be fine.
I don't like the frogs.
Neither do I.
Like, in certain parts they're cute, in certain parts they're not.
Whenever I have soloed that dungeon,
Oh.
every single time I have to tell the tank, do not pull both frogs, I swear to God, because they
The frogs in that dungeon do a lot of damage.
they always wipe. Not only do they do a lot of damage, but they put me in a situation where I need to run away and stop healing, which is all, like, the moment I stop healing, they go from 3/4 health to no health.
Yep. And I am not geared to keep you alive for that. Don't pull both.
Oh, fuck. Speaking of pulling both.
It's okay, you're just so handsome you can pull soldiers in uniform.
Alright, that was it.
No, it wasn't. It was 3 of one type.
Oh.
We have helmets, not uniforms.
Oh, what the hell? Well, shit.
Bullshit.
I pulled in one more than I meant to.
That's okay. Nickel's doing our great job.
Keep trying.
He's fucking wiping the floor with that guy. What do you mean trying?
Hey, how do I see his stats again? Where is it?
Go to the red button that says character and hit companion. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I can increase Purdue's HP.
How many skill points do I have? 2. Enhanced strength. There we go.
One or more party members were unable to teleport.
Sorry.
I don't even know if it gives you the request.
It doesn't.
Oh no, now you have to spend your own cash.
No, I was able to take your thing as long as I didn't not notice it there like a dumbass.
Okay.
Man, so many cars. I'm gonna start seeing a lot more cars soon, aren't I?
Yeah, because instead of having to go to all sorts of ridiculousness, you just get to have an event.
Were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? Yes.
Yes.
Damaged, as I suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. I don't know why I need so much water today.
Flemmy.
No, the reverse, it's dry.
Hmm.
It must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, the blacksmith Iginolf at the Diamond Forge at House of Splendors should be able to hammer them back into shape in no time.
Oh, come on, that was an easy name from Rowena.
I struggle real hard with R's and W's, my man.
Okay.
I've already sent word ahead, and I've been assured that he is expecting you. Worry not. We have already impressed upon him the need for utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. That way.
That way. Rowena is another name that will come up semi-frequently.
Hello, Ingnolf? So you're the venturer Sark Malark sent, are you? I've been waiting for you. Now, let's see what you got for me. Man, learning this new mouse is weird.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, I see. I reckon I can hammer these parts back into shape for you. After all, I owe your friend Sark Malark a favor or two. Took good care of old Ignolf back in the day before I fell in with old Rowena, he did. Did you know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did, but I suppose he always felt the venturer's life calling him. There I go blabbing when there's work to be done. Just hold your horses for a moment or two, and the great Ignolf will have your gear looking good as new. And there we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind ye, but from what I hear, that's not the priority either. That's not your priority anyway. Do send Sark Malark my regard, will you? Later.
Later.
Had to run over here, talk to a guy, learn of some random guy's origins.
Yep. They love telling you character stories.
Sark? Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? I have to show you why! Yes, these will serve beautifully. The great Ignolf never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst the Imperial forces. Lest you fear the Garleans might detect your foreignness, foreigners in fact form the greater part of Garlean invasion force in Eorza. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, conscripted forces are sent to subjugate it faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellions in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part of your mission is done. I'm full glad to have been assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm. I gotta talk to this guy again. Fool me twice. Good work getting them Imperial duds. You'll be pleased to hear I ain't been idle myself. That took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitech armor. Now, from what I've seen, Castrum Sentry deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Revenant's Toll. So, hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of false intelligence. Told them insurgents had designs on their strongholds. Tain't far from the truth now, come to think of it, Annie Road. We should start seeing more patrols than we have up till now. What you need to do is approach one of those patrols dressed up in your shiny tin suit and alert them to the enemy presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them as near Revenant's Toll as you can. Like as not, though, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. if they do need a bit extra encouraging, use this smoke signal here. Flinched fresh from an Imperial scout. They'll come running when they see that. And when the cavalry arrives, you hit 'em hard and make off with their Reaper. Simple as that. If I'm mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now, so run along, eh? No, and don't forget to salute. Go put salute somewhere.
Yeah, it's not going to be terribly important right now, but it's worth putting on your hotbar somewhere for the very near future.
Where are you? Where am I headed?
Hey, you remember where we just... Sorry. You remember where we just went to get the uniforms?
Yeah.
Put on the uniform. We're going back there.
Where do I...
Go to your armory chest by hitting Control I, then go put on the chest piece and the helmet. You're back in your shorts.
No.
The game refuses to let you dress with dignity.
Why can't I wear pants?
Man, I'm no longer the one wearing the issue of pants
I know!
anymore.
They've stripped me down to my boxers! The damned white mages! Atoa can't!
They look like children and they've stripped me down to my boxers. I'm gonna get canceled.
I'm gonna get cancelled! I haven't even made affiliate yet! Not affiliate. Affiliate. Affiliate? Affiliate.
Minfilia.
Is it partner or affiliate? I think it's affiliate.
It's affiliate then partner.
Yeah.
Oh my
Who the
god.
heck are we running alongside?
Carl Magnus and some bard.
That's the first person I haven't seen with like a little, like, either sapling or flower next to their name. What's it mean?
The sapling means that the little like sprout
Yeah.
means that you're a sprout. It means that you've never beaten the game before.
Oh.
It is character by character rather than account.
I see.
A flowering version of that means that they're a mental.
Oh. Okay. Hello, Empyrean Centurion. From another patrol, are you? When next you see a commanding officer, tell them he leads a sloppy unit. If any of my lot forgot to salute a superior officer, fucking hell.
Yeah, salute him, bro.
Yeah. Carry on, soldier. Insurgents gathering to the east, you say? Judging on your description, they are well beyond the perimeter. But I'll not have it said that I was remiss. You, return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should aught go awry, use your smoke signal to call us.
Solo instance.
Fuck.
This is one where being a healer will not help you.
No shit. Most of them are.
Yeah, the last one being a healer could help. This
Eh.
one, eh. The next one, however,
Oh my god.
being a healer could be critical.
I don't want to hear that because you can't properly group heal.
Nope, you gotta click them.
I did not fail the acrobatics check.
I did briefly.
Alright. Call the smoke.
Peaches.
Why? Why peaches?
I don't know. It's just in my head.
I hope you don't mind me joining, seeing as we're season advanced. Was I supposed to change equipment back?
Nope.
Okay,
You have to do this in this gear.
cool. Seeing as we're season advanced weaponry, thought it best be on hand. Oh, there she is. Please don't mind my boxers. This is the place, but where is the enemy? Sir! Over there! Send in the Reaper. Let's make an example of these insurgents. Oh, thanks for joining, Sid. I appreciate it.
Fighting with his hammer.
Why? Oh. I wasn't holding shit. Okay, let's do.
Alright.
Man, what I wouldn't give for the ability to salute them before I murder them. Hail the Empire! Death! Hmm. Was I not supposed to destroy the armor? Nope. Okay. we're
No,
good.
you were.
At last, our very own suit of Magitech armor. Not wishing to look a gift chocobo in the beak. It does seem rather worse for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course. But looking past that, I'd say she's structurally sound. I like the way the legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanisms may be damaged. Eh? Aren't those things protected by ilm-thick armor plate? Yeah, they are, yes. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting till it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh, Kurt Chocobo. I heard that. A hall has been set aside for us in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Ram. Can I take off this? No, I can't. I can't take off this armor. Do I?
There's no point to right now.
Why did he throw Wedge? Okay.
Because yeeting your friend is a way to show affection.
Okay. So we're not... Never mind.
We're not.
We're not working on dwarf rules. We're working on gnome rules. Got it.
Gnome rules.
Whoops. That's not what I meant to do.
Whoops.
You sending
Where
a friend?
are you?
I'm here. I'm behind you.
Right, we're not on a party anymore.
Yeah.
Derp.
Derp. Herp-de-derp.
Herp. Derpity. Derp, 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 derp. Not fighting the frog.
Herp-de-derp. Herp-de-derp. Herp-derp-derp-derp-derp-derp.
Oh, man. Man, they're not joking. Level 46 seasoned adventure. That season's alright.
Where? Southbourne. Slathbourne.
Yes. Swaff.
The magic armor? Sid and the others took it inside. Go and join them. Sure. Warp.
Warp.
Warp. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You don't need to worry though. Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time. Give those two something to mend, and they'll think of naught else to do till the job's done. 'Tis a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you recall, the mecha's servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge has subsequently ascertained that the Magitech core which drives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this repair was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Mordana, but all's not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, will ya? He'll explain the details to you.
Wedge.
As I believe the Chief has already informed you, the Magitech core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you appropriate more Reapers, but even if the dunderhead maintenance engineers of Castrum Sentry had remembered to replace their cores, we would risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there's a solution to substitute the Magitech core with a Mammoth Heart. In case you don't know, a Mammoth Heart can be used as a to grant sentience to an automation. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order at a first-rate Mammoth Heart with the Goldsmiths Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Ul'dah and collect it. Oh, and to pay for it. Ahem. Did I mention how much they cost? No? Well, they typically cost something in the order of... I hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause. What happens if you don't have the money for this?
Man, you better come and find out.
Ah, I see. So it's impossible to have the money for this. Where are we supposed to go? Goldsmiths Guild?
Goldsmiths Guild. Then go and speak to Serendipity.
Serendipity. Deep ditty.
Down here.
Sorry, I'm feeling the heat of these headphones around my head.
That's your own heat soaking into the headphones.
Mm-hmm. Hello there. Come to collect a Mammoth Heart, you say? I almost accidentally picked up the ones with, like, lights on them, and I'm like, no, no, no. Heat.
You can turn the lights off.
I know you can, but they still has a problem with heat. Then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I've taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have, a heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphanid's personal use, after all. He notified us a short while ago that his manservant would be coming to collect it. Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphanid has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmiths Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But here is the Mammoth Heart. May it serve you well. Oh, and please do pass on my compliments to your master. Servant. I'm still wearing the fucking outfit.
Yeah, you're still dressed like an Imperial.
Yikes. I've just been walking around Moradane as an Imperial in boxers.
That's why you're a manservant. Clearly you're being shamed.
I'm being shamed. Want to go in? Hardly need saying. Manservant. Do you have the Mammoth Heart? Can't wait to see if it works. There you go. Hurrah!
Free?
Thank you so much. Yeah, sorry, I moved the mic. But this is magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's ransom. Free of charge, courtesy of Alphanid. coming from the influential family certainly has its advantages. Without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. I'm gonna murder my voice by this Sunday, aren't I? By this Saturday. Because not only do I have to voice Wedge, I also have to voice Law in our Baldur's Gate game. Who also has the same fucking voice. There! She's ready! Magitech armor, engage! Go! Magitech, go! Magitech, go! Magitech, go! Or not. Ha ha ha! She just needs a loving tap, I wager. Some concussive. What is it called? Concussive maintenance. Thank you, Biggs. Ah, there we go. Got it. Yes, she's alive. Let's take her outside and put her through her paces. Ram, would you care to do the honors? This looks like a metal chocobo.
The Reaper?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh, it's not a mount. It's just walking around with us.
Oh no, it's about to be a mount.
Oh, okay. Wedge? Hop into the pilot seat. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try climbing that tangle of crystals yonder as far up as you can go, please. Oh, and if for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back here and we'll start again. Oh, alright then.
And then you're going to immediately go and do a solo instance afterwards.
Cool. No anomalous movements evident from either leg? Good. Next, jump back down and sprint north as quick as you can. Leg joints absorbing all impact without incident. Excellent. Please make your way back. The torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent! And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. Here's a summary of my findings. The drivetrain is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be. I'm at a loss to explain why. The mammoth heart is in pristine condition. It should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitech cores serve only to conduct impulses, mammoth hearts enable automata to process the information collected by their sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like part of the team. In which case, we should all do our best to make her feel welcome. They want me to welcome this fucking thing, don't you?
Man, that mic keeps getting in your way today, huh?
Yes! Yes, it does. Click. And all we needed was to be nice to it. Alright, Biggs. Let's do it.
Let's do it, Biggs.
I'll be leveled down to level 50. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, 50.
Daft as it felt, I gave it my best. I've welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. What are you expecting it to do anyways? bob us a curtsy? No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism's so important as to warrant this silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be onerous task at the best of times, and wholly impractical during battle. Using a Mammoth heart in place of the warm Magitech core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with the Garlean technology. Wedge, are there no other ways that we can demonstrate our application to our friend here?
Appreciation?
Oh, wow, I'm just fucking up. What time is it? Oh, 20 to midnight, cool.
Yeah, and we're coming up on a good stopping point.
Cool. I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off. Imperials! They've come for the armor! Darn it! They have us cornered. There's the Reaper! Taken by the traitor Garland! And is that the Econ Slayer? Oh, bollocks. Call for reinforcements! The hells you will! We've located a stolen Reaper, requesting immediate assistance. Respond! Respond! It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland! No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it! Bully hells. Ram! Protect the armor at all costs! I don't suppose healing will work on it?
It will.
Oh, cool.
Try to take down the big robot last.
Yeah?
Everybody else is far less tanky.
They're on their own. We can take them. Yeah, we're just gonna stand here and throw rocks at this thing. Rocks. Rocks.
Rocks.
Rocks.
You mean to tell me that our Magitech was defeated by rocks?
I mean, it was thrown by a tiki staff. I got nothing else to say.
So fucking stupid.
Oh. Well, everyone's kind of agape. Hey, buddy, your camera's a little too high for me. they like centered right on Biggs and Wedge, and then when it came to me, the camera was like a foot above me. Chief, look! She moved! Ah, now she deigns to grace us with her presence. Took us a good while, but we're finally ready. Time to infiltrate Castrum Sentry and rescue our comrades. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the finishing touch. Why? Why would you spray something on it? That's like giving away the fact that it's no longer Imperial.
Right?
Alright. Sid? The servo mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install a mammoth heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? As much as I love her, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Yeah? Just like
I was just enjoying that.
Enough of that. Let us see our final preparations. Dr. Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper's. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper's as good as new. We're as prepared as we're like to get. Escape Castrum Sentry.
Yep.
Accept. How goes your preparations, Ram? We leave as soon as you're ready. Got my boxers, I'm all good. Ah, Glamont, you came. I thought I could give you all a roaring send-off. 'Tis the least I could do for the fine men and women that are about to take my lifelong wish come true. Well, we'll do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? I fear I've put curiosity before the consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, 'tis hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folks, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet, caring woman, with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too. Pretty little thing. She was gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We're poor folk living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came. Took it all away. When Almigo fell, they put my family in the camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around the gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us, and rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. 'Twas some years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get revenge on the Empire and become an adventurer so as to own my skills and earn the coin I need. But nigh on 2 decades since gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you. You ain't been here 10 minutes, and you already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. You give us too much credit, Lamont. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, it's more important than that. And any road, after you got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk take on the Imperials over the years. Every time I have, it's helped stave off my appetite for revenge. But someone tells me I won't be going hungry for a while, what with everything you got planned. And you're sure that'll satisfy you? If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hands, you need only say the words. We'd be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I'm afraid I must decline. I swore that I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. Aye, there's some that would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I make the most difference. That's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not to keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Alger give you strength.
Rolger is the god of destruction.
Yeah, he's from Malmiga.
Yep.
I put that together. Wherever the Empire goes, misery inevitably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorza home, we must put an end to Gaius's ambition. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I lie in wait the east of Castrum Sentry, just outside the Stronghold's west patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. I haven't taken it off.
Yep.
If you haven't noticed, this isn't exactly what I wear. Also, this helmet was not designed for Al Ra.
Nope.
I have to rest it on my horns. It's very uncomfortable.
Which is especially funny considering the fact that the Alra's home is part of Imperial territory.
How's yours?
Currently.
How the hell did you find a cap? How the hell did you find a cap with kitty ears?
Would you believe that Eggenolf liked me?
Would I believe? Everyone likes you.
I wonder why that is.
I couldn't place it. Must be the hair.
Yeah, pink hair really gets them. I like that you can see the spotlights in the distance.
Yep.
By the way, I'm pretty sure that that this rescue
Solo instance.
is a solo instance.
Okay, actual question. Is this about to be a stealth mission? Like an
No.
actual stealth mission? Oh, thank
No. Well,
creation.
it is not a stealth section. It is a talky bit and then a whole bunch of fighty bits.
That's fine. I can deal with that. If we were dealing with cones of vision, I was out.
No.
Like,
They did not
I
make
can't
that mistake.
do stealth. It's awful. Forgive me for saying so, but you cut quite the dashing figure in Imperial black and crimson.
Holy shit, I think we get to do this part together.
But now's not the time for jests. Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Sentry lies just beyond. A short while ago, the Imperial Patrol left to do its rounds. Alphanud and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we're able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as the patrol returning from duty. Hey, Biggs, Wedge, where the fuck did you guys get pants? And where are your helmets? Should Alphanod and I prove less distracting than hoped, I'll contact you via Link Pearl. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Oh, he's throwing him again. Woo! Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Oh, and lest you wonder, Ida and Ishtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alphen and I attracted too much attention. But the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least give a message for you. Something along the lines of, don't do anything reckless if memory serves why words. Alright, Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You best be off. Good luck, Ram. May the 12 be with you. Will the 12 keep you? Man, really went Star Wars there. My brain ain't working anymore. Dyslexia's taken full hold.
Don't worry, this mission is a good stopping point.
I can't believe they didn't notice I forgot my pants today.
Are you inside?
Yeah, I'm in the gate.
We're just in a different inside.
Oh, wait, hold on. I haven't actually... I'm still in Minfilla. I'm still in the cutscene.
You have spirit.
Okay.
Oh, it's voice acting.
Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning.
Why with the backhand? Only the backhands.
Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridiana.
Yes, milady.
Alright, I'm inside.
Awesome.
Are you,
Now, are we on the same inside?
are you right next to the exit?
Yeah.
Then, yes. No, we are in separate insides.
Wild. Okay.
Wow.
Go and salute to some people.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there. I was so engrossed with my task. You'd be engrossed too if you had the Tribunus commanded you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners do I speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, have a look at the storage tower when you next pass this way. Is that you, Biggs? Who the hell's Biggs? Oh shit, never mind. Fuck, I can't tell anyone apart.
They've all got the helmets. I'm face blind.
They've all got helmets on and I'm face blind. Fuck! Oh, Biggs is down there. I can see his nameplate. His what? Never mind. Ignore that.
I can see his nameplate. What? Yeah, it's the Echo. You what? I'm nothing.
Part of the maintenance crew from the Occitans, are you? I don't know what they teach you over there, but... Oh, fuck. Yeah, salute. Fucking, I really hate this emote at people thing. That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Mercedes, are you? Welcome to Centrum Sentry. What? Prisoners? Oh, you've heard the rumors. Yes, they're being held in storage tower. I didn't read the rest of that sentence. You were summoned here to work, not gawp at Eorza's defeated heroes. Now, show a bit of enthusiasm, or I'll have you reported. Hey buddy, how you doing? What are you doing over here? Greetings, comrade! Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only asked because I dropped something in there, and, oh, who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, alright. I dare say you know the one I mean. The Svelte Blonde?
The svelte blonde.
The svelte-
Svelte meaning like skinny, sumptuous.
Okay. The svelte blonde? Goddess, no. Goodness, no. It's the Lolafellan lass I'm smitten with. She's so adorable, it hurts. I want to sweep her up into my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the keys so I can see her? Biggs, we gotta do something. They're going after Tataru. They're going after Tataru. Did that man just walk by without any pants?
These savage conscripts. Pants aren't technically in the regs.
What's this? You need access to the storage tower. What business have you there? At the Tribune's behest, you say? This is highly irregular, but it would not do to make my lady worth. To make my lady Woth? Worth? Woth? Woth. Take my identification. Roth. Okay. Take my identification key. See that it is returned when your errand is concluded. I'm so glad that worked. Man, first in the Snowlands, and now here, these people are sheep.
Well, in this case, anyone who even mildly inconveniences her ends up dead.
I know. But still,
Which, you know,
there are-
isn't conducive to security.
there are thousands of them, and only so many actually loyal people.
Yeah.
Security's tight, just as we expected. We're going to need a special key if we're to get past this bulkhead. Oh, you mean this key that I've already gotten picked up? How the hell did you do that?
Echo. Nothing.
Wedge, get back in the goddamn metal chocobo.
It's not a metal choke.
Also, why are neither of you wearing your helmets? I went out of my way to get helmets for both of you!
But they're hot.
I have horns! This helmet doesn't fit on my head!
Wedge is just like, yeah, and they didn't bother giving me one with ears like they did your friend. Big Lalafell ears.
Okay, I actually think you need to separate the party.
I mean, I got in here just fine.
Oh, never mind then. Then let's see here. Steel door. Level sync. No, you have to disband the party.
Oh, wild. There you go.
Steel door.
Oh, that steel door.
Yeah, that one.
The steel door with the golden glowies.
Yeah, the golden glows.
I see.
Yeah, that one. Were you somehow behind me there?
Yeah, I was waiting to see if I'd see you enter this area.
okay, gotcha.
I did not.
Why didn't they just make Sid's area solo? Because that's what happened. We were in a solo instance.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh. No! The fuck? What voice was Minfilia again? Somewhere up here. Minfilia, and the rest. Thank goodness you're safe. I'm the one you want. Leave the others be! If you harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life, and you shall answer to your mistress. Tataru! We must do something! Oh, okay, I see what's going on here.
Oh, I see.
We are letting the entire Construm know we're here. Mm-hmm, and? Aye, you're right, we may not get a better chance. Huh? This is the 3rd Squadron, what is it? A Reaper? Seized when? Why am I only hearing of it now? The culprits will have left a trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. I want that Reaper found! Now's our chance. Hey, I think I found your Reaper. What the? Oh, strike my last! intruders! Right, this mouse. Use mouse.
Use mouse.
You came! Wah! I'm coming! Unbind us! Ram, together we may yet win free! Ram, get these shackles off us, quickly! Should I actually, like... Would it be better if I went over and...
I mean, you could.
Oh, there are more pressing matters at hand.
Yep. Just fight.
Yeah. Is Wedge still around here somewhere?
Yeah, he's in the Reaper.
Sorry, not Wedge. I meant Biggs. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's still around.
I just couldn't find him. Oh, fuck. Rocks. 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 And rocks. Why do they even bother putting, like, the sparkles, like you could interact with them?
That's a great question. Maybe it's a leftover from something you had to do in the past.
Ram! I was so scared!
Yes, give Ram the credit and not Wedge.
Yeah. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed! But, thank you. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see the Thancred anywhere? Did you not see Thancred anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for the fellow. I'm surprised you even know that the other two girls are okay. To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away, ere the window to our liberty closes shut. Yeah, sure. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture them! Fail, and I shall have your head!
Again with the head.
Of course, you always go for the head. And what have we here? Oh. The Tribunus herself, just as you said. You have the eyes of an Arimanida. Well, she's kind of hard to miss with that showy armor of hers. Accursed scions! How'd you slip our defenses? With unexpected ease, if truth be told. There chanced to be a commotion outside the chasm's walls, which allowed us to avail ourselves of the comforts of your vehicle. Ishtola's just being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder it's called the Phantom Train. No passenger would have been seen dead on it. So, you scuttled in amidst the freight, like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. That is far from your most pressing concern. First, you must answer your own wrongdoing. Levasas Jonas. 'Twas you who led the raid on the Walking Sands. You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy to capture. You killed our friends! We'll never forgive you! Nor shall we suffer to you to plague Eorza a day longer. Betake you to your guard. I think you guys spent a little too long monologuing! More intruders! Protect Chernobyl! Confound it. Ida with me! Oh shit. After them! Where is His Excellency? In the hangar, my lady. In discussion with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, my lady. No. No, no, no! There they are! Fan out! Surround them! Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in! See everyone to safety! No! Wedge! Don't do it! No. Ram, hold them off! I'll look after Minfilia and Tataru! Oh, damn! The Ellen's gonna fight with us. Ellen? What are they called? Elves?
Elizin?
Ellen's gonna fight with us.
Urianger, yeah.
Urianger.
Not
Urianger.
You're hurting me.
Okay, this became a lot easier when I had Holy. Because I got rid of the little shits really easily. And now I just need to throw rocks at this big thing. Oh, he's a summoner! He's made a carbunky.
Yeah.
Hey, where did your, are you invulnerable? Why are you invulnerable?
The robot?
Yeah.
If you look at the incidental dialogue the others are having, they're telling you to go and look for a shield generator.
Oh. It wasn't even at the top of the screen, like it normally is.
Yeah.
Where the fuck would a shield generator be? Oh, found it, you bitch. Have I been silenced?
That can happen.
There we go. The fact that, for once, the incidental dialogue was at the bottom left, and not where I need to see it.
Yep. That's why I'm here.
Okay, so, once again, I need to find another shield generator. Is it over here?
There's two of them, in fact.
Well, I destroyed one and the robot died. Oh, you mean there's two of them because there's two robots. Sprinting, 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 sprinting. Oh, hey, Biggs. Where's the other one?
Elsewhere.
Is there 3 in total, or just 2 of them in total?
There is one for every robot.
Fuck, where's the other one?
Better explore.
I just did. Where the hell? Nope, can't go that way. Is it back here? Oh, that's stupid. Bring the Colossus! What the hell's
Bring the Colossus.
a new design? Can I target you? Seemingly, yes. Where the unknown foe. So that's a Colossus, is it? Well, like a colossal waste of iron. Ah, fucking healer.
Always kill the healers first.
Yeah.
Just, you know, not you.
Yeah. Oh, Wedge is dead.
Oh.
Move. So about that escaping via the cliff.
Take the leader. Kill the rest.
Oh, voice acting.
What the?
The Ashtola!
Thank you, Stola.
Forgive us our delay.
Punch. Nutpick. Uppercut.
Papalymo, Minfilia, Ida.
What took you so long?
Well, it's nice to see you too. The reunion must wait. Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
Oh.
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell.
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
Isn't she alive? Why is she not coming back here?
Who?
Oh, I've answered my own question.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no one in there.
And all the science guys are so confused how a mech is moving by itself.
Sid, can you hear me? I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
Hey, I think I just heard a story about people jumping off a cliff. It didn't end well!
1, 2,
3.
4.
5! Alright. Hey, we forgot about the robot! Guys! We're not going back?
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
You still there?
Good dodge, Sid. Yeah, I'm still here.
What in the
Okay.
seven hells? Oh no. It's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
It fucking was Ultima, okay?
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagans used it to crush primal and foe alike. And now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius! Look! There, beside the Black Wolf. An Ascian. An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
It's Xehanort!
La Habrea.
It's Xehanort.
It could only be him.
I refuse to ever refer to this man as La Habrea. It's Xehanort.
It's Xehanort.
Fucking look at— oh, fuck.
Thancred.
I was like, white hair? It's totally Xehanort! Oh, wait a minute. I know that face. Well, that's a shame.
He?
Truly a
That's a
shame.
shame.
No. No, this cannot be.
Lala bread.
Lala bread.
He's been La Habrea the whole time.
Hang on!
Thancred's been Xehanort the whole time. Did his voice actor change? Oh no, Thancred's the imposter! Thank you, Mooncake. Appreciate it.
Jesus.
Had to be somebody.
Had to be somebody.
Alright, well.
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected.
I mean, he was pretty shifty, all people considered.
And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians.
Would one almost call him
How could I have been so
sus?
blind?
Yeah, I would definitely call him sus. Hey, don't take it out on the Enterprise.
You are every move, and
Don't
where to
take it
find
out
it.
of the Enterprise.
What are you, you've only just seen my character? Yeah, we couldn't find a third pair of pants, I guess. And nobody questioned it.
No, this is not the time for self-doubt.
Hey, Papa Limo, you were like really close to the edge of the ship.
They believe us all dead or missing.
And there's no safety railing on that side. Mind, like, walking closer, like, not near the edge?
When they learn of the Empire's new weapon.
Would you believe that they end up later on using the safety railing in a the lack of safety railing in a productive way? The lack of safety railing comes in handy.
We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Oh,
Cryo?
have you always had
This
your
is
Link Pearl?
Minfilia.
The situation
I
may
am
have
in
taken
some
an
haste,
ill
so
turn,
forgive me if I seem brusque.
but the battle is
The
far from
item I
over.
requested.
And so long as we stand together, there shall ever be hope of
I'm
victory.
sorry to press, but we need it
These
urgently.
camera angles are not doing me any
People of
favors.
Eorzea falter for want of such hope.
Your character?
Yep.
Let us provide
Yeah.
it.
They just keep
Let us
showing
bear to
off
them
your
the
lack of
tidings that
pants.
The scions of the seventh dawn
You
are
look great.
returned.
Thank you, Mooncake. So is Alphanid just taking over?
I hope
Kinda.
we can count
Okay.
on you.
My regards to grandfather. I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Hells take the Black Wolf and his new toy. Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And relay to Slafisrin the order to sail. That is all. The Maelstrom stands ready. What of the flames? Ready as we're like to be. I need only give the word to Roel. I need only give the word to Roel. Inserts hydrate points to redeem. Sure. One day I'll have points. Has there been no word from Ishgard? None. The dragons have got their tongues. Silent to the last. I was unwise to hope for the better. That would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth, if not... what would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth, if not this? And he claims the fury for his god? 'Tis bad comedy! The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed with its cooperation. Without its proper cooperation. My brain's dying, dude. My brain's dying.
It's okay. We're at the stopping point the moment that you finished Escape from the Castro.
I believe we are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon a course of action. Not less than the fate of Eorza hangs upon the decision of this council. Van Balazar claims to wield the power of a smite primals. Should we yield to him, he pledges to rid the realm of its false gods, yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon me my bluntness, but I like not these choices. This is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choose we surrender or resistance, we must answer as one. For if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all our peoples. Oh, I'm sad because I'm probably going to get put back into that cutscene later. And I had the Scottish accent down tonight. I'm not gonna next time, I'm sure of it. I have to be a certain amount of loopy to get the Scottish right.
You do, yes.
I'm gonna end this quest with Minfilia. Here we go. Thancred's... You mean Xehanort? Thancred's plight troubles us all. Yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. Why Scottish? Because when I first saw that guy, my first thought was the, what's it called? The Demo Man from TF2. When, like, I first laid eyes on that man, I immediately tried to give him the Demo Man voice. And it worked for all of, like, 2 minutes, and then the accent quickly devolves, as my accents often do.
Yep.
As long as Ultima Weapon exists, Eorza will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Ram, and help them to make the right decision. Oh, I still have something else to talk to Minfilia about. Grim tidings, Ram. It seems that word of Ultima's weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders, in the form of an ultimatum. They have gathered the fragrant chamber, and they are deliberating their answers as we speak. Beleaguered as they are... What?
Beleaguered.
Okay, sure. Beleaguered as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay down their arms in the belief that surrender will spare their peoples untold suffering. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorza, not deliver it. and the leaders must be made aware of this. Let's hurry to them, Ram, and ensure that they do not act in ignorance of the consequences. Okay, we're done in this slate port? Okay, cool.
Yes, we
Awesome.
are in a
Could I
sanctuary.
please take off this damn disguise?
Yes.
Thank God. I would say I'm gonna put my pants back on, but it's a robe.
It's a robe.
It's a robe.
Congratulations.
But at the very least, this helmet's no longer hurting my horns.
Hey, look, I've got a sick-ass spear now.
Cool. I've still got the tiki staff.
You may have a new box in your inventory that you can open with a level
I do
appropriate
have a new box.
staff.
Oh, I'm kind of
Can
sad.
he finally replace the tiki staff, folks?
I'll be sad if I can, to be honest. Let's see here.
You hated the tiki staff once upon a time.
No, I loved it. It was so funny. You kidding? In
You were so excited to get rid of it.
No.
Oh, man.
I don't know when this
I must
was.
have really
I thought
misread you.
I thought the tiki staff was really funny. Like in a cutscene where I would hold up my weapon and he'd just go.
I mean, you can always glamour it and keep it anyway.
Yeah. Do you just get to keep the glamour? Or do you have to re-glamour, like...
So, there are two ways to do it. You can re-glamour things, and that's really cost ineffective. You can also set up a glamour plate, which
yeah.
allows you to freely apply a glamour so long as you're in a sanctuary while you're doing it, and then it stays until you change it.
Yep. Alright. Well, glam is endgame BB.
Just like Fashion Souls is the true end game of Dark Souls, Glam is the end game of Final Fantasy.
Well, thank you all for watching. Are we doing this tomorrow as well? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Alright, so rare off-scheduled stream for tomorrow. Thank you all for joining. We're going to be playing a lot of Final Fantasy. We are ending this storyline this week. So, come and stop by for that. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Mooncake, for the follow. And I'll see you next time. See you later.